What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back along to another episode of The Young Farmer. My name, as always, is Andy. I hope you're doing very well. You join me here in the Pantera. I'm just putting a little bit of T3 down onto the wheat in front of us here. It's flying along, actually. It's doing very well indeed. This will give it the last little boost it needs through to harvest there, really, one should hope. Beautiful dry morning here. It's currently mid-morning. We've had a few acres knocked down here, which is good. We're about to go and jump onto some baled silage, though. That's going to be the main aim for us today. Got one more pass to do here, just about to wrap us all up. And what you should notice as well as we turn the corner here, the guys are out in force already, which is fantastic to see there. I've got Martin, I've got Pete today who are cracking along. They're doing a really good job here, building up some first cut silage for the farmer up on the hill, and we'll just see how we get on with that one there. So I am actually going to be joining them very shortly here. We're going to get some wrapping done as well there today, and a few other bits and pieces have been taken care of. Away from here, we've got Josh out and about. He's doing some work over on the estate as well, so we've got lots cracking on. Section controls in there. We're not actually putting anything down, which is why that's looking pretty empty, but it is all going very well. What I hope is that we've got 2 fields to do today, which are amassing to around about 45 acres, I think it is, all in. So we should get those done easily today there. We're not stacking the bales though, not yet at least. We haven't been asked to. We're just going to be mowing, raking, baling, and wrapping in the field there, really there. So it should be good. And then we're on to some more. After that, we've got some more ground to go and cut over at Marwell. The pit is full over there. That was a very good work over there just the other week. Nice. That one field had so much grass on there. Pretty much filled that pit completely full. So it's good to have it done. Very happy about that now. And then the forage has kind of proven itself, and I've kind of got used to how it works there as well, which is always important. And then we'll turn off. And then that is us pretty much done here. So what we'll do before we go any further, we'll get the booms folded in there as well. So yeah, hopefully soon we'll be heading off to the estate over at Charwell to get a bit of baled silage done there as well. I'm toying with the idea of asking if they want us to put in any pit silage, but typically it's going to be sold off anyway, so I think baled silage is the easier method in which to do so. But yeah, we'll see. Looks like they're cracking along there anyway. But ultimately, we've had a good little run of it recently. The last few days have been some great weather. Really been fortunate with that to get us in. Let's just stop about there. So we'll go and have a bit of a look over the hedge here, really, see what is going on. There's a lot of grass growing around here still. A lot of lime left over as well. They didn't quite need all this when the contractors brought it in, so I'm not sure what the plan is there. I'll stand on that for now, though. There's a fair bit of grass in here, actually. Knocked down pretty well. Very happy with that one. We'll see how it's going. Looks like we're cracking along well there. I think what we'll do is, though, we're just going to head back on up to the yard with the sprayer. We'll take this back up. The case, the 145 maximum is up there. We're going to take that with the wrapper on, and we're going to come down and get that all taken care of. So that's the rest of the spraying done. Got nice and nearly get the spraying taken care of this morning, just so we can really crack on him. But for today, let's just slowly creep our way through. Just squeeze our way out here. Lovely stuff. It's all go though, which is nice. It's good to be able to get everything done, help the customers out where we can still, but also get our spraying contracts taken care of, because it's pretty important to get that done and keep on top of the spraying commitments that we do have. The Convertling sprayer is still back at the yard at the moment. I'm trying to figure out which tractor to put that onto again. It was obviously on a class previously. I think it's going to go into one of the 240s, but for right now we're doing as much as we can really with the Pantera. So whilst we're stuck into the grass work, which does require all of our tractors as well. So we'll make that decision when we need to, probably getting into the autumn when we'll have more preems to get on with, but we'll see. Yeah, this spray is really coming along nicely, doing a great job for us. Really can't be too disappointed with it at all. We do have quite a bit of silage work coming through now as well, which is good. A lot of baled work still, because obviously I've had a lot of bale customers in the past. Looking to try and explore different options with the chopper work, because yeah, we want to make sure, see if it's feasible really. We've only got it for 8 weeks, so we want to make sure we try and use it as much as possible and see if it's worthwhile investing a bit more to get something of more of a permanent solution for ourselves. And one thing I would identify really is that, you know, we need to look into what it looks like for a an additional trailer as well, because whilst we were just on a very short haul the other day there over at Marwell, there were times when it just wasn't quite long enough, so maybe we need to look into another trailer, I don't know. But with that obviously comes further responsibilities in terms of tractor drivers, so we'll have to see. Other option finally, of course, is, and someone mentioned this to me the other day, that we look into forage wagons. So obviously nowhere near the cost to initially get started with one, and your acreage per day is obviously going to be reduced because you just have one or perhaps two forage wagons. But yeah, maybe it's a possibility. It's something that we may look into if there is an overall need there. We'll have to be silly not to look into that at the very least, and we'll see how it goes, and we can figure it out from there, of course. We go anyway. Yep. And in we come. The lad's got everything set up for me here as well, so the tractor's on the wrapper, plenty of foil on there ready to go, which is fantastic. Alright then, and then we'll just stick this back into the shed of depreciation for right now. There we go. I will come back and get this all washed down, rinsed out later on there, but for today, needs must just get us going really. We can always do that once we get all of our other work taken care of, but we'll leave that right there. Unimog is back from being serviced there. I even went to the effort against a bar light on the front of it, as you can just see on the roof there. It looks pretty mean. Again, it's predominantly doing a lot of carton work, so it's nice to have that back in the fold. Looking forward to trying getting some bales moved in and around the bay area here, just so we can actually leverage the BGA as we have been. And into the 145 Maxim we go. Lovely tidy little tractor, this one, it really is. Very handy for what we're doing. And all right, off we go. So they should have had a little bit of start there. I saw that Martin was getting a bit of a head on the rake, which is good. And we'll go and see how Pete's getting on, following up with the baler there as well. Always good to get cracking along. This is the second year that we've had this wrapper for, of course, here, so it should be nice to see how it's functioning. We'll probably give them a little bit of time just to get ahead of us, really. But yeah, we've got good weather for the day. Nothing's going to hold us back on this one. And it'll just be good to kind of get another job done off the list here, get another happy customer in the books. Around we go. Yeah, really nice tidy tractor here. 40k box on it as well. It's obviously not the quickest, but it doesn't need to be too quick for what we do with it here, really. We do have the loader brackets on, so we can fit the stall loader onto it that we have from the T6. Handy little tractor, nice and small, so when you're doing little jobs like pulling the wrapper around, it flies around the area. Chipped to about 170 horsepower if memory serves, there or thereabouts. We won't ever be requiring it to use all of those, because obviously we've got bigger vehicles for bigger tasks anyway. But it's a great one to have, it really, really is. If we need to and we have extra demand during the winter season as well, we'll probably put this onto any hedge cutting work if we have to. That's a very slow crossing. There you go. But again, it's also handy, we can put some weights on this one, put it onto a spreader as well, like get out into the winter when the ground's a bit stickier. Any nitrogen down that we have to do there as well, so it really does just give us another weapon in the arsenal. The 240s are great. They are pretty big tractors though, pretty heavy. They are currently rocking flotation wheels, but still there's a lot of weight on there. Obviously the Magnum is a different entity altogether, so we'll have a very select usage for that, that's for sure. But for this one, there's a bit of everything. Nice and nippy as well, actually. Really does feel like a little bit of a pocket rocket. So back through the village we come. They should have got a decent enough start, I would imagine there. We're going to head through the village, turn left, into like another little hamlet really. And we have to rock it through. So I'm quite pleased that we're not carting the bales in this field, because it's a very tight little village there, and it will be nothing but a pain for the residents there. So I can't imagine the pushback that they have. But there they go, they're flying. Looking good already there, that's for sure. That is the new rake that we're going to have a look at as well. It's not new for us, we haven't bought it, we've just hired it in again for the season, much like we did last season there. But the company we hired them from picked up a nice shiny new rake as well, so that's the one we were lucky enough to grab. And yeah, we'll Maybe next season that'll be the purchase that we look into, but we're just yeah, we'll take it one step at a time, really. The tractor overhaul set us back a little bit there, so we're not in too much of a rush right now. But anyway, in we come. And like I say, this is one field, the other field is way up on the other side there. Well, alright folks, we've just taken a few bales down to see how we get on here, and they're coming through pretty well indeed. There goes Pete on the baler, cracked along, looks like his warning's going off, he's nearly full. But we had to scale down the size of the bales there. The customer wants a few, only wanted a few big ones, and now they're actually, I don't know what he's going to do with those. They're a bit too big to fit in my wrapper, but we're going to leave those for now, and we're going to get the rest of these kind of 4-foot bales taken care of. They're big 6-foots, I just can't get those on my wrapper. So we will leave those be, but these ones are coming in very nicely indeed. I'm hoping that we'll be able to get cracking along here. Looks like a really good thick looking swath there anyway. Which is flying through at the moment, which is good to see. So we'll leave them to do his thing, and we've got plenty of work to get cracking along with here for ourselves. So we'll take care of as many of these as we can, just follow him around. Just all the small ones for now, unfortunately. But yeah, they wanted to leave a few. I did let them know that we wouldn't be able to pick them up there, so that's all good. Trying to find a way to get to that one. Maybe we're spinning around here. Go. What I think we'll do as well throughout the course of the day here, we're going to get some footage of the rake man away and doing his thing. Looks like Martin has just finished here. He may well be heading up. Now the next field is just on the other side of those trees there, really. So he should be getting going into there. There's the next one up. Perfect stuff. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get some drone footage going as well. Got a little bit of a time lapse as always. Show what's going on. But this is the first field in, and we're flying through it. Really, absolutely flying through it here. So it won't take us too long to get this one done at all. Bales looking good. They're nice. Got some good pressure into them. Baler's flying along. This is the second job that we've been using the baler for, so it's never really going to be too much of a problem. Yeah, all coming together. And we'll see how we get on there. So yeah, well, let's take to the skies and follow along. Well, all right then, ladies and gentlemen, we've got plenty to get cracking along with here. I think Pete's got ahead of me a little bit now, so I really need to kind of get pushing along. But it doesn't take me too long to get all caught up there. But we'll just keep at it, steady away. Field number 1 is already done. Quick drone flight over to see where Martin was, and he's cracking along with field number 2 there as well. So it shouldn't take us too long to do this, and then we'll see if the farmer wants to kind of bring these on in himself, or if he wants us to come and give him a helping hand later on, probably later on this afternoon really. Ideally you want to kind of get these all shifted in one hit, but yeah, we'll see what that looks like. For now though, it's got bales that I need to turn from bales of grass into big wrapped up bales of fermenting grass, so we'll crack on with that one. Nice and dry weather, couldn't have asked for more. We got this knocked down just earlier this week actually, and it went a dream. Yeah, we're next to no time before getting picked up, so hopefully that'll be the tone for the season, but we'll have to wait and see. Right now though, like I said, I'm going to keep cracking along, see how we get going here, see how much we can do, and we'll see you all in the next one. Until then though, if you have enjoyed this, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to Simulation for the Nation, who very generously agrees to host everything, and we'll see you all in the next one. Till then though, from myself, from Big Pete working over in the baler, and from Martin on his rake as well, we'll see you all in the next one. Catch you later.